Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my new synthesizer, the Minilogue XD, but also about the issues I've had with recording it. And first of all, let's talk about the synth. It's great. I love this synth. I am going to be keeping this. I'm very sure about it. I also got a protection plan for it. And it is really good. It's way better than the Minilogue I had previously, and I'm really glad I returned it. I love this like mod wheel. I love it. It's a lot of fun to mess around with. This entire synth is so much fun to fuck around with, and I get so much good results very easily, which is what I like about it. I also like that about the Minilogue, and it has a lot of the features from the Minilogue that I like as well. The only one that I think is missing that is kind of a bummer is the slide feature, but if you're looking for more like acid house, like more harsh sounds, the Minilogue will be better. But for like more general sounds, this is great. This is very, very good. It has way more sound capabilities than the Minilogue. And again, I've gotten a lot of presets and I'm way happier with than with the Minilogue. I know I've said Minilogue like 5 times already, but I want to actually talk more about the problems I've had with recording it. And I will make a more in-depth review about the Minilogue, don't worry. But I want to actually talk about a lot of the interfaces I've had to go through. The interface I've used for a very long time, for about like 2 years now, I think, is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. And this has been pretty handy. It hasn't like stopped working ever. It's been working for a pretty long time. But I did need more inputs now that I have a synthesizer and it's stereo. So I wanted a stereo, one that had more than just like 3 inputs, or more than 2 inputs, I should say. So I first got the 2i2 without realizing that you can't use 2 interfaces at the same time, because I thought, I could plug in the 2 stereo inputs into the 2i2 and my microphone into the Solo, but that's not how it works, at least on Windows devices. I'm pretty sure it works on Mac, but on Windows, you can't do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like ASIO for all, but that adds latency, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I just returned it. Sorry, my voice is breaking, but instead, I got the Volt 4. And the reason why it's boxed up is because the inputs on the back, the line inputs, were extremely quiet and I couldn't adjust the gain. This is probably a problem with like a lot of interfaces that have line inputs. But yeah, you can't adjust the gain for them. So you're shit out of luck if it's too underpowered, and unfortunately, it was too underpowered for my Minilogue XD. It was extremely quiet. I had to boost it up by like 15 to 20 decibels to get it to like a comfortable listening volume. It was really, really quiet, and I didn't want to do that for every time I wanted to add like a synth track or a synth line. It was really annoying, and it was really tedious, so I just said, fuck it, no, I'm just going to return it, and I will return it later. But instead, I got 2 more interfaces, mainly because I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I just said, fuck it, got both. I got the 68C by PreSonus, which is boxed up, which I'll talk about, and the Evo A. You can probably tell which one I'm keeping. No surprise, the one that's on my desk, the Evo A. Not only because it is way more slim and way more like small compared to the 68C, which can barely fit on my desk, but also just because I feel like actually the inputs were a little bit cleaner on the Evo 8, which is kind of surprising for me to say, I know, because the Evo 8 is about like $50 cheaper, but I feel like at least on like my unit for the 68C, the line inputs just kind of crackled and popped sometimes, and I think it cracked more than even the Evo 8. And also, while I do like the extra headroom for volume for the mic gain on the 68C, because it goes up to like 80 decibels, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, the Evo 8 can only go up to 58 decibels. So for dynamic microphones, the Evo 8 is a no-go. I would recommend like the 68C or another like 4-input microphone or a 4-input interface if you're looking for that. But definitely not this, because it won't be able to drive it. Or I guess you can also buy like an extension that can like, boost the signal. So you can do that if you want as well. But overall, I think the Evo 8 is pretty good, and I like the software that's included better. Or I like the software that's included better. No, I like the software more that's included with the Evo 8. I think it's just more tailored to my once, and yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't have a whole lot else to talk about, and also I guess the instrument input is really nice, and pretty handy. Although it does kind of pop a lot, so yeah, maybe I won't use it a whole lot. And another thing, the build quality ain't great, which I know you would expect me to return it because I'm really picky about build quality, but I might not. I might. I don't think I will though, because the thing that is rattling, because it does rattle. Let me just show you real quick. So you can kind of hear there's something rattling in there, and I'm pretty sure it's the auto gain feature, like that button. I'm pretty sure that just got kind of loose because it is pretty wobbly. Yeah, it's very wobbly, so I'm pretty sure that just kind of got like sunken in or something. Probably just like a shipping issue, unfortunately, and that's what caused that. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So maybe or maybe not, I'll get a replacement, but I don't know. But I probably won't need it. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty happy with what I have, and if I do, again, I'll just get a different one. I'll just get like a replacement, I mean. But yeah, that's basically it, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.